our loves. I'm the sun, hence the godmother of soul and love. So, I have something on my mind. The sun, right? Oh, something else. I'm just gonna sit here and just talk with you, okay? Just, will you sit with me and listen to me? Because, you know, I know we all need help. Everybody needs help. And I've said that before, it's true. No one is exempt. Thing is that there's also this thing called advice. And advice is good when you want it. Advice is good when it is good advice. Advice is so good like when you need it, and it's good, and it works. But sometimes advice can actually like piss you off. You know? So, yeah. I just feel like talking about advice. I'm not giving you direction or advice. I just want to talk from my own experience. And if I happen to refer to you, please just know that I'm just talking. I'm not trying to give you advice. Says the sun. I am the truth and the way and the light. I'm the sun. So, have you ever heard anybody say that you can't really give advice to another person because you're not them? And because you're not in their feelings, you're not in their skin, you're not in their experience, you're not in their past, knowing what the past would be like. You're just not them, so you just can't really give advice to another. You know, I've heard. I'm not saying that it's totally impossible to not help another with advice. I mean, I do know it's possible because I've experienced it myself. It's just because, you know, there's empathy. You can empathize. You can feel and sense where another person's feelings, experience, and thoughts can come from, just because it's a natural thing to be empathic. Me personally, the sunshine Natalia, I'm personally in this place where I really feel like I don't want advice anymore. I don't want it unless I ask for it, advice. It's so easy to be a person and stand objectively and just say, hey, I'm looking at you and I see your life and your actions and your ways. I may not know how you feel, and I may not know what it's like to be in your skin or be in your toes, but I think that this is what you should do. It's so easy to do that. You should wear a sun on your head, and then you're going to think sunny thoughts. Have you ever heard of anything like this? Someone's not feeling well, you know, and they tell someone else, you know, like their loving friend, like, hey, I'm not feeling well. And so their friend wants to help them and make it all better because they love them and they care about them. And yet at the same time, okay, this is the part. Have you ever heard about this? A person trying to make another person feel better and make it all better, so the person who's doing it doesn't feel uncomfortable because maybe they don't know how to connect with their own feelings and especially their own pain. Like, is pain popular? Like, you know, like people like hearing about sunny things and happy things. But you know, the dark sun is approaching your pain, and knowing that, you know, it's a process. It just can't be fixed right away. That there's that thing as a human where you want to avoid pain. Who wants to feel pain? You know, doesn't feel so pretty, doesn't feel so attractive. You know, some of modern life sure loves a quick fix. I've come to realize that things take time. Certain things are just a process and they just take time. And it doesn't work, it won't budge with a quick fix. Some people do want to help you to genuinely feel better from a genuine place in their heart. You know, and then there are other people that want to help you so, you know, you're not in pain and they don't have to feel any pain being around you or being triggered by your pain. So they have to face their pain, and that's the scariest thing. So, yeah, people come from different places when they want to give you advice. You know, I've come to learn that you can ask a person in pain, how may I be here for you? Like, what do you need? What would you like me to do that would help you? So that's really, really effective. Instead of a person just offering random advice and then just, you know, giving it to them unsolicited and not knowing where they're coming from. When you ask them, what do you need? How can I help you? then you'll know. They'll tell you exactly how they want to be helped. One of the last things that I need is bullshit spiritual advice. You know, you need to be detached. I think you're too attached. I think she wouldn't want you grieving or crying over her, you know, over her death. So I think you just need to accept that and just know that she's in a better place. So what would you do if your mom died? You know, just get over it? Is it that easy? Oh, those words. Do those words really console me? Fuck no. I don't need that shit. Yeah, like you can rationalize death, bitch. Seriously, don't mess with a person who's been dealing with death, okay? You don't know what it feels like until you've been there. You know, when I'm personally in pain, like, what do I want more than anything else? What do I need more than anything else? Love! What can words do when all you really desire is just love? To be understood, to be hugged, to be held, to be heard, to nourish yourself. What do I want more than anything else when I feel confused and I don't have all of my solutions or answers and things are moving slow and my life is an unfolding process and I'm just going to have to be patient and I don't know what to do? I can't force it. I can't force the answers. What do I need more than anything else? What do I want more than anything else at a time like that? I need love. Do you feel truly... I'm asking a question and I'm just talking with you. Do you feel truly that deep within, past the logic, past the rationalizing, beyond the bullshit spiritual advice, beyond the make it all better, quick fix pseudo solution, do you feel that, like, beyond the pain and all the confusion that deep within, do you really feel that you have an inner child? Do you feel that other people, we have an inner child? I personally feel that for myself. Do you feel that when we're in pain, at the core of all of it is like being a kid? And I'm not talking about being childish and screaming and tantruming for candy. I'm talking about an innocence, a purity, a childlike awe and wonder. Even if you didn't have, like, say, a proper innocent childhood. Do you believe that underneath all of that, within all of that, that there's an inner child? And all that child needs is love. You know, and that when a person is in pain, logical advice won't do. Spiritual rationalization and techniques won't do. Sometimes even that list of goals just won't do. Do you feel that, like, love is all that that child needs, wants, and can handle? And do you feel that you have an inner child that needs love? And when you're feeling hurt, do you feel like a child when you feel hurt sometimes? And that's the part of you that might need to be addressed or looked at or fed, you know, and that place needs just purity and innocence and fun and laughter and joy and nourishment and pretty much everything that is love and correlates with love. Do you believe that if at the core of all of us there's an inner child, it's like being 5 years old whenever you feel pain, no matter how old or adult or grown or mature or professional you may be? That at a time of pain, and it feels like being a child in pain, because deep within we all once were a child and still have an inner child alive in us, do you feel that logical answers like get a job, or you need to look at that, or I think like it's karma, or maybe it's a past life, or you need a bike, or you need to just like go for a walk or something? Do you think that's going to help when all you just want is love, just to be held and say, hey, I love you. I don't know how it's going to get all better. I don't know what all the answers are. I don't know all the solutions. But things have always, when I really look back, find a way of turning themselves around for the better. I'm asking, do you feel, if you're feeling hurt, do you feel like it's really consoling if someone says, like, drop that story, I think that it's just a story, or you're too attached to that, or, you know, maybe it's karma, or, like, you should get a job? Like, do you really feel like that's consoling? Like, I really, really feel like, personally, my inner child, like, fucking rejects that shit. Just say, hey, I don't know what to do. I love you. Just, do you want a hug? Do you want me to just sit here? Can I just be your friend and just sit with you while you cry? Be as honest as possible about how vulnerable you feel. You know, people just need love. I think that's pretty much all of what I'm saying when there's hurt. you know, and I know I'm just coming from the place of I'm really tired of unsolicited spiritual pseudo quick fix advice when life just needs love and when life needs just time and love. That's where I'm coming from. I just wanted to talk that out with you. Thank you for listening.